Hello everyone, this is Mira, and this is take 2 of this video because something went wrong and now I have to redo it. So hopefully it's better than the last one. Let's get to it though. Against Karin, it's pretty straightforward. She has some okay ways of getting through the fireballs. This will go through it. It might interrupt you doing it, because it does have a hit to nullify a projectile. Uncharged, this is charged, it is -2. So this creates, depending on the spacing, it might create a command grab mix-up. So you can do that, or like, walk forward, hit a button. That's really kind of great for you if they are throwing these out. And if this uncharged, it's -5, you get a punish off of it. Pretty good. And then another way they might be able to try to snipe you, throwing a fireball out here, is EX Tenko. It has some projectile invul. Thing is, it's not the most reliable. As you can see, it's kind of it's alright. It's not the best. Her sweep is okay at it. Decent range, and it's great for doing it interrupting from this range. But it's not so great when you're already kind of inside. It has a kind of higher up hurt box up there, so she can't really get under them too well unless it's from a large distance. Another thing she can do to help with cancels, these kind of fireball traps. Her crouch short does go under them. But the crouch short doesn't have the best range, so you can throw fireballs from outside of this range, and then her crouch short will whiff. She'll get hit. You'll get a combo, and then eventually they'll learn they can't really do that. They have to maybe be do a walk forward EX or Senhar or something, or they have to jump back or block or try to deal with it. So fireballs are not a bad thing against Karin. It's just when and where is important. Let's go into neutral. So Karin's buttons are really good. They're really good. Her pokes can be kind of frustrating to deal with if you're really not knowing what to look for. So I use stand light kick so much in this matchup. Stand light kick, I go on in every matchup video. This is if you're not using this button, you really need to rethink that. This button is so good. The risk reward is super high, because I can just be standing outside here and look what I found. I found a stand medium kick that was harassing me before. Same thing, I'll catch this low forward. Just gotta be careful about maybe the heavies, but even then it still might work out for you. I use low forward a lot as well. Obviously, I've been saying this so much, I feel oh, these are the two buttons I use the most, which is true. You can do a heavy for heavy. It's just a little bit safer and easier with low forward, I feel oops. Low forward will also catch this roundhouse as well. If you do it too early, you're gonna get crush countered because of the active frames. But she kind of moves her leg forward, so it's that you get that extended hurt box right there. You can also do light bolt. That's not a bad with punish option either. One of her pokes, sweep. It can be annoying catching you walking back from this distance, but they made it way easier to punish. You can now even get a sweep punish, stand light kick in the light bolt, or just raw light bolt. Even a crouch fierce. This is a pretty easy to punish now. So what if they're not playing solid and they're doing oh, I feel I always got hit by this or whatnot, this can be this mix-up's really annoying, but I don't know, it's not really much of a mix-up. It's -5. You can interrupt the slide, and then if you do a crouch jab, you're gonna you're gonna be able to punish that as well. So crouch, by just doing crouch jab, if you're like, okay, I blocked their Senha, and like, you're basically now guaranteed a punish no matter what option they do if you go with crouch jab. Because you're gonna crouch jab, if they do nothing, you're gonna punish it. If they cancel into any of the other options, the grab will just go over your head, or the slide will just get interrupted. So that's such a good tool to deal with those quote-unquote random Rasenhas. I love when they just do Rasenha. It's like free punish. So next, we're gonna talk about if she does manage to knock you down. A lot of times, like, you really want to just take the throw. Like, when it comes to like Karin, especially like when you're already mid-screen. Oh, I'm so slow right now. I was so much faster the first like try through. The thing is, like, I usually the first time I get hit, like especially mid-screen, ooh, that was weird. I'll not back roll because you lose more space if you take the throw and you back roll. So a lot of times I'll quick rise to mitigate how much screen position I lose. And after the throw, especially mid screen, she doesn't really get anything. So it just kind of is what it is. You take the throw, like, and she's way over there. Not gonna be doing much. What is really scary if they start like, oh, I might just walk back or backdash to try to deal with the the stand light kick and the throw pressure or whatever. You might be able to catch them trying to do a misconfirm. So, but the thing is, if like you're walking back, like, you're gonna get catched by that Tenko. Jeez, that was sloppily put together. But yeah, she's gonna catch you. It's really annoying. Like, you might flip out, which is a good thing. Like, this isn't a bad thing right here. Oh my gosh. But it can be scary because sometimes, especially if she's really close, she can try to catch a backdash with like a crouch fierce. So you just gotta know their options. Yeah, that would crush counter me. So they can really call out this this backdash with crouch fierce. So just knowing what options like are really important. That's why a lot of times I'll like block two, either like a light kicks or like mediums, because now that crouch fierce will whiff, the low forward will flip out. Or if they do something like this, the crouch medium kick will whiff. Just so knowing what options there are against Karin is very important. A lot of times the safest option is to wait for two buttons and take the throw if there's going to be a throw, either the first button or the second button, and then backdash. Eventually they might start to try to call that out with their own forward dash after like button forward dash to catch your backdash. And that's just the game you're gonna play from now on. Just like, I'll block it out, or maybe after the first button I'll EX bold or something. To try to just really mix up your defensive options against her. But when in doubt, you just take the throw. And then when it gets to the corner, it's like a lot more scary. Those throws, like taking the throw is kind of a whatever option at this point. You can't just keep taking throws, you're gonna die. So eventually, and then she like does stand light kick, counter hit, low forward, and it's like, so this is the place you really want to not be against Karin. You win mid-screen, I feel like, against her. At least I feel like I do. But that's just me. I just feel like whenever I get in the corner, it's just like, it's such bad news. And when pressuring her, she doesn't have a lot of health. So all these, your throws will add up a lot. This crouch short, crouch jabs, and keeping it really safe. Because one thing, like, you getting a command grab, like, and then she backdashes, and then she gets a stand fierce and a Tenko, and you're in the corner. It can be very scary. So I would limit the amount of command grabs, but like every command grab you do land is very worthwhile because of that stun and that damage. She has like very little health and stun. That's pretty. This matchup is fairly straightforward. I guess one thing I'll talk about is her VT1. This V trigger is okay. It's not the worst. What other options do you have? Like, it's okay. V shift actually does really well against this V trigger, I think. That's gonna like, it's gonna get you out. This will kind of like lose to like, if you start jabbing, cause like that will beat the jab as well. I think, I don't know, you might all know this. But it will lose. It's like minus 16. It's really minus. The one you can jab is the elbow. I need to do BT activation before all these. The elbow is +1. It's only +1, so you can maybe try to hit a button like afterwards, but it's interruptible. But another really good thing is that you can punish with V shift. It's -9. So you get a punish off of that. Oh, okay. Did I activate on this one? Nope, nope. Yeah, this overhead is safe, but also again loses a V shift. Oh. Cool. That will lose the V shift too. So V shift actually does really well against this V trigger. And if they just do the hands and nothing else, what the heck? Is 2 on? Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Jeez, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Yeah, it's -6. So if they do nothing, you can punish it too. So just being aware of your options. A lot of times I'll just wait it out and make them spend most of their V trigger and just make them throw me. Or you could B reversal the initial hands. You can B reversal that. So that's not a bad option either, just to kind of let them make them get off you. And then I don't see VT2 too much. To be honest, it's okay. It's kind of gimmicky against Laura at least. For the main reason that it's like, oh well, what if I do this like unsafe thing, and then you're gonna be like oh no, like I hit a button, I get parried. But a lot of times you'll just command grab it. Like, this is your option. Like, this is how you beat it. They can't parry this throw, so if they're just committing into -2, minus whatever options to try to scare you, you can just throw them. So it's not very scary to me, at the very least. You just throw them to death if they keep presenting those options. And a lot of times, like in Tenko's case, like, you're gonna punish the Tenko anyways. It's not the best punish, but it's a punish, and especially if they waste some of their V gauge trying to use it. That's pretty much it. Like I said, Karin has such little health, so being able to play it slow with her will favor you in the long run because you have more health and more stun. So she can't go hit for hit with you. And especially if she makes a big mistake, or not a mistake, I guess, more of a big read, and goes for one of these, look at how much damage this is. That does 1/3 of her health because she just guessed wrong once. So this is really strong. Just trying to patient with her, because things can go really bad really quickly with her. With that low forward and especially if she has meter, you just lose a lot of health and a lot of corner carry. So be safe. Yeah. I think that's it. it's like I said, this one's so straightforward. I try to go over as many little details as I could. But yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while, I guess. But sorry for that. This one, I like the Karin matchup. It's fun. It's actually kind of fun to play, at least in my opinion. I think it's kind of an evenish fight, maybe slightly in Karin's favor, but very slightly. It's very volatile, as is a lot of Lord's matchups. Yeah, that's it for me. I love you guys. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. And bye-bye.